Easy English Chit-Chat number 42. This is a bit of a funny one today, isn't it? Is the Earth flat? Flat like a pancake? Oh yeah, I like the picture that I found as well. Someone's made that. I think they were having a bit of a joke. They've made the Earth look like a thin crust. Looks like a pizza or something, doesn't it? And it's just floating around in space, like a spaceship. Actually, is Earth a big spaceship? Well, it kind of is, isn't it? Anyway, it's from what they tell us at school and on films and stuff. But usually we think of the Earth, the world where we live now, as a big ball. I haven't got a ball around me. But you know what a ball is, don't you? A big round thing, like an orange. And it doesn't matter where you are on the ball. You can be standing on the top of the ball, the sides of the ball, or you could be at the bottom of the ball. But it feels like you're standing on flat land all the time. So it seems obvious, doesn't it? To my kids as well. It seems obvious, my little kids, that obviously, the world's flat. Obviously. Otherwise, I'd be going uphill or downhill all the time on my bicycle. But it doesn't feel like that, does it? I have to push. It seems to be flat, doesn't it? But they tell you at school that it's rounded and gravity exists and that our perspective is just wrong. We look at it all wrong. We need to zoom out. And then you can see the curvature of the Earth. And you go, oh, yeah. But I've never seen it, obviously. I've never seen the curvature of the Earth. I have been in airplanes, but when you're on an airplane, the window's at the side. And I don't know. It's not a good... You can't really see. Maybe if I was at the front, if I was in the pilot seat, I'd be able to see a bit better. I would like to... I don't know why they don't show you that. I'd like to see that. I would like to see it. Because it is weird, isn't it? It's weird how the Earth is not flat. If it's not flat. Of course, some people these days, if you go on YouTube, you'll know about this, or YouTube type websites, or just a normal Google search, or other search engine search, DuckDuckGo start page. You'll find that many people do deny that the Earth is spherical, round, orange-like, and say that no, it's just what it seems. It's just what it seems. It's just totally flat, and so they're just lying. Everyone else has been lying to us. Or they're just wrong. Maybe just wrong. Don't need to talk about lies, do we? It sounds ridiculous. I remember the first time I heard that was about 5 years ago. And someone told me in the office where I was working that some basketball player whose name, I knew the name, but I'd forgotten who it was now because I don't know basketball. An American basketball player. Big star, I think. I don't remember who it was now. And he said the Earth's flat in some interview. And I thought, nah, he must be joking. She told me this, my co-worker. I said, no, he must be joking. Of course not. Why would he say that? It's stupid. And I didn't think about it again for a couple of years until I watched a few videos on YouTube just for a joke. And I thought, well, these flat earth guys, they're not stupid, actually. They do think about things. They have got some arguments. Whereas I didn't have any arguments against them. Because who does? You just accept what you're told, don't you? If a scientist tells me, if my teacher tells me the world's round, I believe them. But if a YouTuber tells me the Earth is flat, I suppose I don't believe them, really, because they're just a YouTuber like I am, and I don't really believe them. But that doesn't mean they're wrong, does it? Maybe they're right. It'd be nice to settle it once and for all, wouldn't it? And if it was true, if the Earth was really flat, in other words, if it isn't this big ball, then I'd be quite excited about that, because that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's amazing, because you have to change your whole way of looking at things, and I quite like that. It's interesting. So sometimes I joke around with my children and say, you don't believe the Earth's a ball, do you? Of course it's flat. But I just say that because I know they'll argue with me because they've seen videos on, they've listened to their teachers too. Well, they just started school recently, but anyway, they know what people say about the world. And they just joke at me, no, Dad, you're stupid, of course it's round. But I don't know either way. And I suppose it doesn't matter, really, does it, really? I mean, you could live your whole life with either opinion and it wouldn't make a difference. So, what do you say? Is the Earth flat, or am I a plonker for even entertaining the idea? Well, maybe I am a plonker. No, I'm not a plonker.